Hi everybody, welcome back to day 6 of Sonia's 12 days of Christmas. Yes, I actually had to go back and count because I lost track doing all of these in a row. So it is day 6, but it is day 3 of our little Looney Tunes extravaganza. If you've been keeping track like some sort of weird statistician, I kid, I love stats. It's the only math I actually like. You'll notice that a lot of these ornaments, Looney Tunes ones, are from the mid-90s. And that really shows how much of an impact they had on me that in my formative childhood years, I wanted more and more Looney Tunes. And we've got 2 today from a character who kind of had a resurgence around this time as the face of the WB network, even though he really only had one animated classic short. I think there were 2, but you really only hear people talk about the one. If you know him, you either love him or you don't quite get him because you only remember him as the mascot for the WB network, which is now the CW, if you want a weird TV history there. But we have Michigan J. Frog, one of my favorite characters. I probably have more Michigan J. Frog swag than most people, in that I have Michigan J. Frog swag. I know I have a plushie, at least one plushie. I've got keychain, probably a figurine somewhere. Like, I have a lot of cool little knickknacks. In fact, I remember distinctly that I had to have like a certain kind of shot, or maybe it was for my spinal tap or something. I had to have some more invasive, not super invasive, but just a medical thing that I was scared for as a kid. And I remember bringing that Michigan J. Frog stuffed animal with me as like my security plushie. So he's meant a lot to me, and here he is, singing a little song, most likely for an audience of 1. If you know, you know. If you don't, I'll probably explain it to you here. Because I absolutely love this guy. He's got his little candy cane. He's got a little holly in his top hat. He's being very festive. Yeah, so his one short from 1955, One Froggy Evening, is probably the first instance I can recall of really trolling, at least that I experienced. I know that there were definitely trolls before him. Like, you know, I can think Groucho Marx definitely would kind of fall into that category. But yeah, 50 years before the internet really made trolling a pastime, you had Michigan J. Frog. What I mean by that is, so in this short, he is found by this kind of down on his luck guy at a construction site. He's found just in this box, and when this guy opens it, Michigan J starts to sing. And this dude thinks that he has got it made. He's like, oh my god, I'm gonna be a millionaire for this. And turns out that Michigan J has no interest in performing for anybody, like, professionally. He just, for whatever reason, he only sings for this one guy, and it it ends up ruining his life. And it sounds way more cruel than it is. But yeah, if anything, Michigan J. Frog, given that he's able to survive in just this little box for long periods of time, I think he's some sort of trickster god. I'm not convinced he isn't, but yeah, if you want to look up the short One Froggy Evening and see like a very early depiction of trolling, I definitely highly recommend it. Now we jump from, what I said this was from? This is from, you dated back here, little guy? You are. 97 to a more modern take on Michigan J in ornament form from, it's down here, 2016. You've got a much more involved and vibrant ornament. You can't really see the marquee, but that is more or less a shot from the actual cartoon, him dancing. If you've seen Spaceballs, when the chest burster comes out of the guy and starts singing, that's an homage to Michigan J. Frog. It says, the wonder of the world, it sings, it dances, and he's got his little stage, and he just looks so happy to be there. And so this one is from, you know, the 2010s. This one actually makes noise. It sings, so I don't know how much of this I can actually play before I get copyright stricken, but we're going to try a little bit here.
Hello, my baby!
I think it goes on for longer, but I do not want to get copyright stricken, especially not by Warner Brothers. Yeah, so if you haven't guessed, Looney Tunes has turned me into the delightful ham that I am. That rhymed. That's fun. And it really says a lot that I have so many Looney Tunes ornaments. So, this has been a little trip down to Michigan J, memory lane with me. Come back tomorrow for day 7 and our final Looney Tunes day. So hopefully you're not sick of Looney Tunes yet. And if you've been enjoying Looney Tunes, I'm sorry tomorrow's the last day. Either way, I will see you then. Bye!